Hello and welcome to this week's Counter Attack with me, Jamie O'Hara and Jose Enrique. Burning question this week, Phil Foden in unbelievable form, probably the best player in the Premier League right now. And the question has to be, is he a guaranteed starter for England, Jose?
Well, guaranteed, I don't think is no one guaranteed, but if he keep playing like this, he has to play. He has to start. For these kind of players that they are top players, you need to find a place in the starting 11. Obviously, on the right side of the front three, Saka there, that obviously need to start as well. But he can play on the left, he can play in midfield as well. So definitely he has a place in the starting 11 in England. Obviously, I'm not sure what you think, but definitely he has to play. He cannot be on the bench.
I mean, look, there's just so many players at the moment with, goal involvements, goals scored. You've got Saka, you've got Kane, you've got Bellingham, you've got Foden, you've got James Maddison, you've got Cole Palmer. Everyone's involved in goals at the moment. And look, for me, Phil Foden, you have to try and get him in there. Obviously, he plays on the right with Manchester City, or he plays number 10. You've got Saka and Bellingham. You've got two of the best players in the world in that position as well. So I kind of feel like Foden's always been the one who's a bit part player at England. He's the star guy in terms of talent and what he brings, but feels like Gareth Southgate doesn't play him. I feel like that now he has to play him. He can't score 18 goals and then not start for England. Like, you have to be involved in the team. He's playing for Man City. They're playing brilliant football. Grealish, Rashford, for me, they're bench players now, and they're the ones who'd normally start on left. Maybe you play Foden on the left. Because the problem we've got is he wants to play two holding midfielders. Declan Rice is guaranteed starter. He wanted Calvin Phillips to go to West Ham and sort himself out, and he's been absolute dog, so he can't play him. So what does he do there? Who does he play? Does he play Henderson? Does he play John Stones? Does he play Jude Bellingham? And put Jude Bellingham in as a holding midfielder and play Phil Foden as a number 10. He could do that. But I don't know I don't know what Gareth Southgate's going to do and what he's thinking, but Foden has to play.
100% with you. 100%. He is either on the left, that I still is not his best side. I think he is much better on the right or in the middle. 100%.
Yeah.
So, and for me, after Bellingham, and with Saka obviously is Kane as well, it's just England is in a very, very good situation right now. I actually believe it's the best team I've seen, right now. With the players, you have so many top players in the team, but I don't think you have to play. You can play Bellingham as a holding midfield, but maybe he needs to change and play with two number 8s and Phil Foden be one of them and Bellingham the other. And playing just with Declan Rice as a number 6.
He won't do that though, mate. We know that. He's so defensive minded until we get in, a manager who plays like Pep, and has Rodri. We've got Rodri. Basically, England's side could be Manchester City. You've got Kane, you've got Saka, you've got Foden, you've got Bellingham, you've got Rice, who is Man City's Rodri. You've got the players to play exactly the same as Manchester City and dominate world football, like Spain did when they had that unbelievable team. And, like Barcelona did with Pep. That football we can play with this group of players. The problem we've got is Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate has not got the ability as a manager to play and implement that style of football. He's going to be defensive, and he's going to get us to a semi-final or whatever. We'll come up against France, we'll come up against the top team, and we'll absolutely crumble because the players will be looking at it saying, we should be dominating these teams. We've got the best players in the world. Kane, Bellingham, Foden and Saka. 4 best players in the world right now, probably, apart from Vinicius Jr. I mean...
Well, definitely they're up there.
How are we not going into the Euros saying, if we lose the Euros, he gets the sack? Because this team cannot lose the Euros with the players that we've got.
Well, in a tournament, it always happens. But I agree with you. I think if you ask for a favorite team right now, definitely England has to be top one.
Of course, no one else near it.
Yeah,
no one else is near it.
No, I agree.
Right, massive game at the weekend, Jose. Your mob rock up to Anfield and play Manchester City. The big one. It's the one we've been waiting for. This is when we see Liverpool, if they can win the title. We've got to do a combined 11 here on current form. Now, but we can have some discussions over injured players and whether they're getting aside, but obviously Liverpool have got some big injuries. So
Yeah,
Who gets in the team, mate? Who gets
we
in the
can
team?
we can talk about injuries, like you say, but the reality, obviously, we need to go with a starting 11 that is available. But yeah, for example, in goal, I know you don't agree with me, but for me, it will be Allison. But you're gonna win this one anyway because he is not fit. So obviously, I need to
Yeah, I
take
mean, for
Ederson.
me, look, they're both world class keepers. We can sit here and say who's who. I mean, you'd love both of them in your side. They're both brilliant. I think Edison just edges it as a keeper. I don't know why I say that because Alisson's brilliant. I just feel like Edison's got more in the locker in terms of with his feet and his ability from crosses, maybe. Look, it's almost impossible to pick one, but he ain't fit, Alisson, so Edison goes in there.
Yeah, yeah. It's Ederson going in there because Allison is not fit. So I cannot argue with you in that one.
Mm.
Ederson. Yeah, I agree.
Here's an interesting one for you. Conor Bradley or Carl Walker?
In current form,
Oh, it's
in,
tough,
in,
that one, mate. It's tough.
in current form, obviously as a player you can compare. One is just goes
No.
into the side and that's all, and the other one is one of the best right back ever, really. So
Yeah.
you cannot discuss on that. But on current form, wow, this kid is really making an impact. We don't miss a trend at all. Actually, in current form, I think Conor Bradley will go in before Kyle Walker. On current form,
Oh,
right
I
now.
mean, I can't. Look, I can't give you that, mate, because I'm going to side with you on a few others, especially in the back line. And as much as I like Conor Bradley, I think he's brilliant. I think he's going to be a star for Liverpool. Come on, mate, we've got to put Carl Walker in there.
Yeah,
A
but
team,
current form.
a combined
Jamie.
11 without Carl Walker in the team is just stupid.
I agree, but we're talking about current form. Current form, who is being better for you?
Oh, I wouldn't say Carl Walker's done anything wrong. Do
Yeah,
you know what
but
I mean? He hasn't done
Conor
anything
Bradley.
wrong.
Yeah, but Conor Bradley is not on wrong. He's fucking flying. So
I mean,
on no current form, well, it's
look, I'll let
impossible
you
to
have it, mate.
disagree.
You know what? It's hard to disagree, and you know what? Fair play to the kid. He's a young kid who's come into the team. Put him in there. Why not?
Thank you, Amy. Thank
Conor
you. I
Bradley
like it.
goes in.
I
Look,
like
we've
it.
got two centre halves.
Easy for me.
Both teams are unbelievable. For me, it's an easy one. John Stones and Van Dijk.
Nah, you cannot say on current form John Stone goes before
Oh,
Konate.
Jose, are you living under a rock in Valencia? What are
Yeah,
you talking about?
no John
Are
Stones
you
before
having a
Konate.
laugh?
No
John
John
Stones has been
Stone.
unbelievable. They're doing Monday Night Football just based around John Stones and his
Nah.
last 3 weeks of football. Get the
Yeah,
fuck
but
out of here. John
nah.
Stones is going in the team, whether you like it or not. John Stones,
Well,
Van Dijk.
yeah, obviously you give me the right back, I will give you John Stones. But you said John Stones before Konate. I don't think any manager will take John Stones before Konate apart from Pep. No
Well,
chance.
just the best manager in the world, just the best manager ever would take him over him. Yeah, no one wants him apart from Pep Guardiola. Idiot.
Yes. Jamie, Konate
John's yeah,
as a
Canate's doing
centre
well.
back, Konate as a centre back, John Stones can play much better with the ball. He can play in few positions. Yeah, whatever. As a
John's
centre back,
he's got Van
doesn't
Dijk
matter
next to
the
him,
way you
geez.
play. Yeah, no, amigo, he's
He's got Van
quick,
Dijk.
strong. No, defensive wise, as a centre back, talking about centre back, high line, low line, doesn't matter. As a centre back, quick, strong. You can, for me, you can compare. I love Konate. I think he's very, very
I mean, you
underrated.
can't compare. John Stones plays number 10 from Man City. You
Yeah,
tell me Canate can
that's
go
what
and
we're
play in
talking
there. You're
about.
joking, aren't you?
We're talking about fucking centre back.
Yeah,
No,
all
a
right,
number
but
10.
John Stones has got everything. John Stones can play anywhere. Rolls into
It's,
midfield.
it's, it's,
They're
it's
changing the
not.
way football's played. Got centre
It's
halves playing number 10.
It's slower than
Give me
Konate.
John Stones over Canate any day of the week.
No
Any
for me.
day.
No
If
for
you're
me.
going to say, right, which footballer do you want for the next 5 years to play on your football team, week in, week out, give me John Stones. Because I
No
know that
for
I'm
me.
going to have a title winning side every season with him in it.
No for me. I take it because you take Conor Bradley and it's fair play, but I disagree. I accept it because obviously we need to give each other, it's 50-50, but I don't agree. I don't agree. I love John Stones, but Konate for me is top. It's world class for me actually, Konate. I love Konate.
Fuck off, world class.
I
Do
love
me a
Konate.
favour. Do me a
He's top.
favour.
He's
World
top.
class.
Top. Konate is top.
World class. He's playing alongside Van Dijk, who is world class. Don't tell me Canate's world class.
Yeah,
Come on,
obviously
mate.
he's not the same
Come on,
level
mate.
of
He's not
Van
even in.
Dijk.
He's not even in the top five defenders in the league. Drop me out. You can't be world class and you're not in the top five
So
players in the
okay,
league.
tell me the top 5 centre backs in the league before
Van
Konate.
Dijk, Van der Ven, Saliba, John Stones, and there's one more.
Gabriel Jesus.
Uh, who else is
Lis-
there?
Lisandro
Did I say Van
Martinez.
Dijk? Have I said Van Dijk?
You said Van Dijk already.
All
Yeah.
right, there's one more. There's one more. Hold on, let me think. Romero.
Romero.
Uh, Tarkovsky.
Romero,
There you go.
Romero is
Tarkovsky.
a good player, eh? But Romero before Konate.
Come on,
Amigo,
mate.
take this one for you, amigo. Please,
Mate.
take this one.
Romero,
Come
World
on.
Cup winner, mate. World Cup winner.
It
World Cup
doesn't
winner.
matter. World Cup winner is the ones on the bench as well. You
World
know?
Cup winner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or Jack Grealish, he won the triple or truffle or whatever it's called.
The
Quadruple.
triple.
Or the triple or quadruple, whatever it's called.
He won the truffle, did he?
He won the trouble. Yeah. Anyway,
All right,
the
left back.
left back.
I mean, come on, who is it? I don't even know really who plays for Man City there. Is it Aki?
Exactly, yeah, but on current form, obviously, Robertson just come back from injury.
I'll put Robertson in there, mate, because I love Robertson.
Yeah, I love Robertson, but in current form, he's just come back from injury. So it's not like it's been great just yet like he used to. But yeah.
Put Aki in then. What do you want to do? I'll give you one.
If you give me one, I put Robertson.
All
For
right,
me,
there
it's
you go,
no
Robertson.
comparison.
All right, shut up, man. Move on. Rodri's centre midfield. We know that, right? Obvious.
Obvious.
Yeah. I mean, De Bruyne has to be in there,
Obviously. Yeah.
and then
Bernardo
Maxi
Silva.
McAllister.
Yeah, but Bernardo Silva, amigo, is. I love McAllister. I love Soboslai. No, you don't like Soboslai. I love Soboslai. But
He's saying
Bernardo
not
Silva.
one midfielder gets in.
Yeah,
McAllister's
but
been in good form, mate. He's gone under the radar. How good
yeah,
he's been this
I know.
season.
I love McAllister, but listen, we're talking here the best midfielders in the world, really. You know, McAllister can be that caliber, but Bernardo Silva is one
All
of the
right.
best
I
players at
mean,
Manchester
look,
City. You know,
you putting your players out. Don't bother me, mate. No skin off my nose. It's your Liverpool here that you're binning off. Fine.
no, I'm
You know,
not big enough
Bernardo
anything. I'm,
Silva,
I'm being
Rodri. I
realistic.
mean, there ain't going to be another Liverpool player in the team, is there? You got Phil Foden on the right. You got Haaland up front.
And Salah?
But Salah's injured. He can't get in the team.
Yeah, but well, we're talking about players. But if Salah is fit, he's on the
Salah
team,
is
no?
injured. Current
But if
form. He's not performing better than
but
Phil Foden.
if he's fit, Saka, Foden, or Salah. Just come on. I want you to be honest as well on this one.
Right now,
Right now, all of
in
them,
this moment,
all
all
of
fit.
them fit, all fit.
Phil Foden. He's got 18 goals. He's the best
What?
player. He turns up every week. He's scoring goals against Man United. I mean, what do you want from me?
He's scoring
Salah's
goals for
injured.
11. He's scoring goals for 11 games, and you taking Salah that this has been scoring goals for fucking 5 years.
You're asking me.
No,
you're
no,
not going
I told
on,
you,
you're not going
I
on
told
5
you,
years.
yeah,
You're not going on
on
5
the
years.
team, no, on the team we're gonna put whoever you want because Salah is injured. But I'm asking you personal wise.
You
Salah,
asked me on current form right now with them fit. Who would I
all
take?
fit, all fit.
All fit. Phil
Salah
Foden.
fit as well.
Yeah, but Salah's not been fit. So what are
Doesn't
you
matter.
asking me?
Doesn't matter. I'm asking you if you have your team all fit. Forget about current form. All fit.
So
Phil
based over the
Foden,
last
Saka,
Based
and
over the last
Salah,
3 seasons.
for example, who?
Phil Foden. Right, we've got Haaland up front, right? Haaland. I mean, Nunes is a close set. I'll tell you what we do. Should we play Nunes on the left?
To be honest with you, he actually is doing really well. You know,
I know.
he's doing really
But
well.
Haaland's still Haaland, mate. Do you know what I mean? He still
Doku,
scores every week.
no,
He scored five goals the other day.
no,
Scored five
Haaland,
goals.
Haaland is the number nine, that's 100%. But on the left, Doku is not like he started. He started really well and he's dropped his form. Grealish obviously is not playing.
Diaz then.
Really,
Diaz.
Diaz is doing really well now, as well. I will put Diaz. I will put Diaz.
Yeah. Go Diaz, mate. Diaz is good. He's top. He is. I like him. Right, bit of true or false here, Jose. The winner of Liverpool v City will lift the title. Oh, mate. I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say true as well, mate. I think this is the one. This is the biggie. I don't think Arsenal. I think Arsenal got a stinker in them somewhere. I don't know where, but I think they'll lose a game. These two, I think this is the game. Ollie Watkins will claim the golden boot this season. I mean, he got me close to it, and he ain't far off it. But I just feel like Haaland's going to do
Yeah,
something.
I think false because Haaland is like, he's not there, and all of a sudden he scored 5 goals in, like that. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Haaland. But definitely he's going to be close.
Spurs will finish in the top 4. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to back the boys. We've got to play Aston Villa at the weekend. Massive game. That could be the decider. So it probably could go down to that.
I agree with you. I think
if we win that, we get in the top 4.
I agree. I think it's going to be like Manchester City and Liverpool, similar to that, this game. I think it's exactly the same.
It's a massive weekend of football, that, mate. Huge. Harry Kane will be regretting his move to Bayern.
No.
I disagree. That's false, mate. How can you regret playing for Bayern Munich? They might not win a title this season because Alonso's rocked up at Bayer Leverkusen, but next season they're going to have Xabi Alonso and they're going to, could win the treble. So
yeah, it's fucking Bayern Munich. You have to.
It's Bayern Munich. Right, let's discuss some big games at the weekend. Man United v Everton. We'll start with that one. I mean, Man United off the back of a bad result in the Manchester derby, but I expect them to win this one. I mean, Everton can be solid and not concede goals, but West Ham put 3 past them the other day, and I think some of the Everton fans, mate, just starting to get the ump with Sean Dyche and the way he's playing football. He's very pragmatic, very old school, and I just think away at Old Trafford, Man United here are going to pump them.
Yeah, but the reality is getting the results, even taking a deduction and still there. Obviously, take all them points. That is not his mistake. That the club is being charged with that, and they will be in a comfortable position. You know, that's the truth. When Everton, for the last few years, they've been suffering every single year. You know, so for me, he's doing a great job. You like it more or less, his kind of style. Yeah,
well, his style's not great, and you rock up at Old Trafford. The teams that have gone there this season and got results. The teams that have actually tried to really play through Man United, you know?
I think
Everton are not going to do that.
I think Everton is going to win, actually. I go for Everton.
Oh, come on, mate.
I think so.
All right. Villa v Spurs, massive game, top 4 race. This is the one, really. You know, we've been talking about Villa being in really good form. Spurs, obviously, still getting results. This is the game, mate. I think this is the game.
I agree.
You know, there might be a few little slips here and there because obviously we're still 4th and 5th. We're not Man City. We're not, Liverpool. We're winning every week. So there might be a couple of games where you slip up. But I feel like this, if Villa win this game, I think that cements top 4 for them because then there's just too much to catch up on. If we get a result, then it's all to play for. But I'm going to back the boys and say Spurs get a win. But we've got to be our best. We've got to be our absolute best to beat this Villa side because they are good.
I think Aston Villa is going to win.
Of course
I think so. Of course. Even if it was
your input?
a second League One team, I would say they win against Spurs. Always because of you.
Good side, mate. They are a good side. But we've got to expose that high line of Villa. Getting behind that high line, making runs in behind. That's where we can hurt them. But it's just, hopefully we don't play too out from the back because we get caught. And then obviously, look, we've got the title decider potentially here. Liverpool v Man City. Massive game at the weekend. What a game. I can't wait for it. Look, here's how I see it. Liverpool go into it, you'd say, as favourites because it's at Anfield. But then Man City go into it as favourites because Liverpool have got so many injuries. It's so finely in the balance that it's almost impossible to see how this game's going to turn out. I don't know who's going to be fit for Liverpool, who's going to start and what they're going to get out of the players that they got. But this game's so evenly poised, it could go either way. It's who's going to have the bottle, who's going to have that hero moment from either side to win this football match, because I think it's going to be a fine margin game.
I think it's gonna be a fine margin as well. I agree with you, and I think the injuries for Liverpool doesn't help Liverpool, obviously, because it's too many important players injured. But I still believe they're gonna be able to put a very very good starting 11. I'm not sure about the bench too much, but I think a starting 11 is gonna be a strong one. So I'm gonna back up Liverpool, but like you say, it's gonna be a fine margin, maybe 2-1, something like that.
Yeah, I think 2-1 Man City. I do. I think Foden's going to do something in this game. I just think he's got something about him.
Yeah, better than
He's
Salah.
better than Salah right now. Right, let's finish with some predictions. Win, lose or draw. Man United v Everton.
Everton win.
I mean, ridiculous. I'm going to go Man United win. Bournemouth v Sheffield United. Bournemouth has to win this game. Sheffield United are absolutely gone. I'm going Bournemouth win.
Bournemouth win, yeah.
Palace v Luton. I'm going to go Crystal Palace win.
I think Crystal Palace will win this game.
Yeah,
I agree.
This new manager bounced a little bit. That was all right against Spurs. Wolves v Fulham. Good game, this. I'm going to go
I'm going to go draw. Me too. Yeah. Good game,
draw.
man. Very good game.
Yeah, good game, that. Two teams who are playing well at the moment. Arsenal v Brentford. I mean, Arsenal.
Arsenal will win, yeah.
Well, Villa v Spurs. I've got to go Spurs. Win.
Villa. Always.
Of course.
Up the Villa.
Brighton v Nottingham Forest. Brighton have to win this game. They're so inconsistent.
Yeah, they have to win, but they've been very, like you say, very inconsistent. I don't know why, but yeah, Brighton. Yeah, I agree with you.
Because they sell all the best players all the time. West Ham v Burnley. I'm going to go West Ham win.
I want to West Ham. Burnley is. But the other day, actually, they play okay against Bournemouth. They play a good game. I watch it. I like them how they play, but it's just. They're just in that loose mind, that you just keep losing all the time.
Yeah, you know what that means. Liverpool v Man City. Man City, I'm going to go Man City.
Liverpool, 100% Liverpool. 2-1.
Chelsea v Newcastle. I mean, I just never know what team's going to turn up. I'm going to go draw. I'm going to go draw, mate. I never know what team's going to turn up for both of them.
I think Newcastle. I'm going to back up the boys.
That's it from us this week. Thanks for watching with me, O'Hara and Jose Enrique on the counter attack. We'll see you next week.